Hello, this is the 3D model generator. It's a front end for several AI models. It kind of works like a Stable Diffusion front end. Now, what makes it different from Stable Diffusion Web UI or Comfy UI is that it streamlines the whole process from typing in a simple prompt to getting a 3D model out of it, like this, including the environment map, which is all generated locally on your computer, except for the actual 3D model conversion process. And it also uses LLMs to optimize your prompts so that you can type in real simple prompts and it will make them so that they work perfectly for the pipeline. So let's think of something that we want to see in 3D and maybe use for remeshing or sculpting as a base structure, or even using it right away in some game engine. Let's say we want a cute papaya monster. Something that I just now spontaneously came up with, and I didn't test it before, so we'll see what it does. Here we have the settings and the diffusion settings. I can type in here, let's make only 2 images with 20 steps, so it will be faster, and it will generate the prompt right here. Cute papaya monster, low poly game art, vibrant colors, spiky texture, glossy eyes, isolated on white background, studio lighting. So it will also always take care for these parameters that make the object fully visible so that it will work well for Hunyuan's 3D 2. Now generating the images, I can also use generate forever, and also while it's generating, I can generate 3D models from other objects. Let's look at some of the generations it did previously while we're waiting. Dolphin frog, this one's my favorite. Let's check it out in the gallery. Yeah, and the environment maps it creates in the process of generating this 3D model is also using a prompt that the LLM generates, so it's fitting to the motif, right? You have orbit controls here in the preview, and yeah. So let's see, here are our papaya monsters. Interesting stuff. Okay, let's generate a 3D model plus HDRI from that. So now it starts 2 processes. One is the Hunyuan 3D2 process from the image, which is running via API on an external server. And the other is generating the environment map locally on my computer. So it uses Dreamshaper for generating these images, Dreamshaper 8. Then it uses Dreamshaper plus a LoRa baked in for the HDRI map generation. And Dreamshaper in painting for in painting the seams. So it will be a seamless HDRI or environment map, excuse me. And the LLMs I'm using for generating these prompts are Mistral 7B, so it's very small. It's all about optimizing the prompt. If you go with Mistral 32B, which also easily runs on an M1 Mac, you will get even better prompts. Of course, you can edit the prompts and set your API key in the settings soon. So let's wait a bit for the 3D model to come in. There is our 3D model. You can look at this. Interesting. So we're still waiting for the environment map. And there it is. That's the result, and we can edit externally this one too. We'll open up Blender, installing the environment map, and then you can go edit away. This one has 27,000 words, and then you can use stuff like quad remesh to remesh it and get it to around 500 vertices or something. All right, that's the complete pipeline of using the 3D model generator.